Hey there everybody, Pop on Top here. Welcome back to some more Fallout 4 mods. In today's mod we have a weapon mod here. This is the Radium pistol, which is essentially, like the Radium rifle, but a pistol. It's a radioactive projectile also with like a, ballistic damage tied in there as well. This is the default base super simple variant. Obviously, if you can tell here, it looks a lot like the Deliverer. That's like a lot of its base model thing. Obviously with all of the knobs and extra things to make it radioactive, right? But I think it's kind of a cool look to it. It looks like a lot like the Radium rifle, but a pistol. Obviously, as you see here, it shoots the .38 ammo. It does 80 radiation damage as well as 40 ballistic damage off rip, which is pretty good. And like I said, this is, you can see in the right there on the bottom, standard receiver, short barrel, standard grip, just basic version of the thing. A 9-round magazine here. It does sound good, like the Radium rifle. It's got like a shocky, almost like electrified sound to it. You can find this weapon not at the chemistry station, unfortunately, but you can find it in the level list. I forget what level it spawns in at, but I bought it here off of Sheffield. But obviously, you can also find it off of like Children of Adam and stuff. People that would use, radioactive weapons are going to be the ones you can find this pistol on. But obviously, when you take a look at the general customization we could do to the weapon, right? Can we make it? How much better can we make it? So we're going to go down here to the Radium pistol. Obviously, these all seem like regular pistol things. We'll obviously go ahead and go advanced receiver. It does get bigger and better. So we can make a gamma barrel, so improve radiation damage and range. A radium barrel, which is better range and radiation damage, or an extended barrel. So that's standard. So this extended barrel just literally makes the range better. But the radium barrel increases damage the maximum over even the gamma barrel. And you need science for that, which is kind of a cool thing. You can do sharpshooter's grip. That's the way you want to go. It's just the best grip. The standard mag and the large mag. Obviously you want better ammo capacity. You can put a little reflex sight on there. A little short scope even, which is kind of interesting, that you could kind of like snipe with the weapon, like pick up targets at long range. I'm just going to go with glow sights. That's my personal preference, but you can put a short scope on there, and then you can obviously make it suppress. That's going to look really weird with the radiation thing on there, but I guess we'll throw it on there. So pretty much it functions as a deliverer. I'm trying to see how funky that suppressor looks. Obviously we're doing a lot more damage now. So if I shoot like one shot into this, we're doing still 249 a shot. With the radiation damage in there and stuff. And this obviously, my damage measuring target here has decent armor on. So it does suck some of that back up. It's got a unique, interesting design. I like how they fit the pieces in there. Obviously, it fits. Obviously, we're doing a lot of damage when you put a full clip in. 12-round capacity. Like it's a deliverer, but it shoots radioactive rounds. Obviously, it's suppressed too, but it doesn't really sound super suppressed, I would say. It still sounds real loud. I wonder if it'll function suppressed. I'm not sure if it's super important to have it suppressed. You can, obviously, but I'm just going to, mess around with it a little bit more. I want to put that short scope on there maybe just to mess around with that. Putting a compensator technically improves recoil, but put the no muzzle on there because we're just going to have maximum range, long range sniper pistol. See, that doesn't make any sense, right? Did I just see that right? Did you just slide the pistol slide with the scope's like mounted on there incorrectly? This is why you don't have scopes on pistols, kids. Besides the fact that it wouldn't be very stable at all. It's technically side mounted. It definitely looks like it's mounted on that railing. I'm gonna pull it out again because it's like gonna bug me. I just feel like that's like some clipping shit, and that's like the stuff that bothers me. Like outfit clipping doesn't bother me nearly as much as like weapon clipping does. So I'm gonna put a suppressor on there to say it's suppressed, right? But I'm gonna put just maybe like a reflex sight on there. It seems like that's like the Deliverer doesn't even have a reflex sight. I'm interested to see what this one looks like because it looks like a mini reflex. It's clear enough, but like a lot of the radioactive stuff is gonna get in the way. It's still nice though. I mean, this is a pistol, you can hit fire it absolutely. We're gonna go test it out in some combat. I do like this weapon though. It's a simple little mod, obviously, right? And I think it adds some variety to the Children of Adam's inventories, which is actually like a huge deal because like normally those guys and girls will kill the fuck out of you because they'll just do massive radiation damage because they only have really the gamma gun, right? And then you can obviously go to the Far Harbor DLC, which is probably required for this mod because that's where they introduced the Radium rifle, but it makes sense that they have the Radium pistol as well. It's a nice looking gun. It's got cool customization to it. We're gonna go test it out in some combat, and I'll see you guys when we get there. Alright everybody, I'm pulling up here on my Zombies Arena arcade mode. We're gonna just hop right in here. Obviously we're not gonna fight ghouls, because that's not gonna make the weapon do like its, best capability damage, or super mutants. Ghouls and super mutants is kind of off the table with this kind of gun. But I'm gonna show you how, for example, raiders are gonna get kind of absolutely destroyed. That's a one shot. I mean, it was technically silenced, right? Technically I'm hidden. I am getting sneak attacks off of that. Anybody else in here? No? We're going to sneak around a little bit because it is suppressed. I am going to try to do maybe a wave against something like ghouls or something just to see, like, the weapon is going to lose a great deal of effectiveness. And obviously it's shooting extremely cheap ammo too. We didn't even upgrade the ammo quality necessarily. So it is still shooting the .38 rounds. And it's doing a lot of damage for .38 ammo, to be fair. It's the lightest round in the game. And obviously against like these human targets that don't have high radiation resistance, you just kind of get dead. My reverb is really high. Don't worry about how loud it sounds, regardless. Reload the gun. Tickety-tick. Coming around the corner. There's a guy here. There's a guy here. Another one in here. Nope. Nobody else in here? There's got to be someone else in here, right? A little VAT shot on deck. Apparently you just get to look at my character's titties right there. That was like, I don't know why the VATS cam did that, but it did. Is that it? That do be it. So obviously that one's done. So we're going to exit, and then we'll go back in, and we'll fight some ghouls or super mutants or something to give you guys the idea. We'll go to Supermarket for that. But we're going to give you an idea of what it's like against a target that is radiation resistant. So we'll do ghouls, because I think they're even more radiation resistant than the super mutants are. I mean, it's still, the sneak attack critical was still enough damage to put that ghoul down. But let's test it. I mean, like maybe we should not be sneaky. I mean, like, maybe the gun is just good. I mean, the Deliverer is a wonderful gun. Probably, like, the best pistol in the base game by, like, a lot, right? But the Deliverer even shoots, what, 45 ammunition. Yeah. The radiation damage is healing it? Does it do that? I think it does that, right? That's how ghouls work? I forget, because it's been a long time. But as you see, we're definitely not one-shotting them. And we have to, obviously, shoot a lot more ammo to get them dead. But it's a spam cannon. It's a Deliverer. It's you know, that was that way. That's pretty much, you guys get the idea. Obviously, this is not the pistol or weapon you would use ever against ghouls or mutants or things with high radiation resistance. I think Rad Scorpion, stuff like that. You don't want to be messing with this gun. But against a target that's, you know, not rad resistance, a gunner, a raider, any kind of person enemy usually. Not robots, I think, either. I don't know how robots work with radiation damage. I don't know if I've ever tested that. But yeah, it's a good gun. It's a cool gun. It's kind of, you know, it is a Deliverer frame, but with added benefits and stuff. I think that's a cool added functionality to it, and obviously it adds a gun that makes sense to exist in the game. If there's a radium rifle, there's a radium pistol, right? And that's I think this fits this little slot, small little mod. It's definitely something you should check out for yourself if you're interested in it. If you are interested in it, make sure to let me know in the comment section down below. What do you like about it? What do you not like about it? I love to hear your opinion. If you guys want to check out this mod for yourselves, make sure to check out the top link in the description. They'll be linked up to the Bethesda.net page or the Nexus mod page, wherever you can download this mod for yourselves. If you guys haven't already, make sure to subscribe so you can check out more videos from me. If you guys have enjoyed the video, like the video. If you didn't like the video, you're free to dislike it, but you know, I don't care. So you're just kind of wasting your time. And yeah, pretty much other than that, you guys have a good rest of your day, whatever it may be, and I will see you in the next episode.